All right, boys. So we're catching up. We got a couple studs here in prep. Me and Austin are chilling, enjoying the good foods. You know what I'm saying? And we got this we got a nice little pec show at the bottom
Shirtless.
corner.
But a shirtless Chad.
Just finished training, and it was a foot. So like, come on, guys, I gotta.
Hey, I love it.
Your chest is looking pretty juicy. What?
Did you do chest today?
Yeah, chest and shoulders, push day.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
So 16 days out for Kyle. James, what about you, Big Daddy?
Like 7 weeks, seven. I think it's 7 weeks to the day.
That's an eternity.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. I'm already feeling like shit though. So it's gonna be a long 7 weeks.
Hey, we'll get that feeling out of the way here, this far out, and then you coasting in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've never felt this bad this far out. And it's not because like I'm in great shape either. I don't know. Like, your legs feel weak when you're just like walking.
Yeah.
I'm at that point already for some reason.
Just dead legs.
Dead. I got dead legs right now. So like today, you know what my workout I did was hamstring day. I did 1 set of RDLs. And I was like, I'm done.
Smoked, huh?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm done. I mean, I hit like a really like RP 10 level RDL set, but
you sent it.
Yeah, I had one really, really good set. I was like, well, I couldn't re-rack. So like I went so hard I couldn't re-rack on the squat rack, like the J hooks. I had to drop it. And I was like, yeah, I don't feel like fucking getting all this weight back up there and doing more. So I'm done.
Hey, James, we kind of talked about it on the side chat. What do you contributing your current feelings to, as far as your fatigue and everything? Have you and Matt figured out anything while you're feeling like that?
He just gave me a high carb day. He said, don't do any cardio today. I was like, okay.
Well, you'll have to let us know. You'll have to let us know tomorrow if that brought you out of it. I figured it probably would, but
yeah. Well, he asked me my volume too, but my volume hasn't been like really high. It's actually, I've gone like super, super high volume and wouldn't feel like this bad. So maybe I'm just because I'm getting older,
Yeah.
I don't know,
man. Go ahead.
What's that?
Your training's typically like pretty low volume, right? All the time? Or what do you think?
I'd say I fall like in the middle, man, to be honest. Like right in the middle.
Sure.
Because I'll do some like superset volume stuff, but I'll also do like some like low volume, like rest pause, high intensity stuff too.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like all over the place. It really depends on like the body part. Cause like, for instance, like shoulders, I never do high intensity, heavy loading on shoulders. I do can be like supersets, trisets, shit like that. And then I find my arms are responding a lot better to that too. Cause I've just been doing like supersets for arms.
I like that for like extremities, like arms.
Yeah, I just like I like doing 2 bicep exercises together and then 2 triceps, or bicep, tricep, boom, 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 back, forth.
And I just had an arm day. It's exciting. I like that.
Yeah, I had arm day yesterday. I love arm day. It's fun for me.
Yeah.
I just
have an arm day anymore. I don't need one.
You don't need one. You have a white boy armitis like I do.
When I brush my teeth, I have to do half with my right hand, half with the left.
Super responder.
Yeah, it's
I'll be honest with you. I've been doing one arm day about every 10 days, maybe. But I've been doing shoulders freaking 3 times a week. I mean, I'm just sessions.
My shoulders respond best 3 days a week, man.
Yeah.
Not heavy overhead press all those days, but like you could do medial and rear delts 3 times a week.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I did today.
My medials, like a few years ago, when we started Bartley, I would throw medials in there, 3 days a week, just because I have a really narrow frame. So just for me, that really helped make me look a lot bigger than I actually am.
Well, I think you can with that particular muscle group because it's never really lengthened. And that's what causes your muscles to get like the most soreness is like the lengthen exercises. But if you think about it, whenever you're doing like, side delt raises and stuff, it's really only heavy like at the short range at the top. So you're not getting whole, soreness.
Yeah.
And that high, if you go that high, sometimes your traps start to kick in too, So, I mean, if you shorten the range of motion even more, I mean, you're in a safe spot just to blast a few days a week, I think.
I like to blast partials, dumbbell partials.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
I tell everybody the easiest and most time effective superset is I like to do either start with the heavy partials and then you go on to like really strict just like side raises, medial raises, or flip them. And it's so easy to do because like it's just dumbbells.
Yeah.
What I like doing, what I did today is I kind of like you said, James, I love freaking side laterals and just trying to master the mind muscle connection because I trained shoulders so wrong for so many years, just moving the weight and not, maximizing, the isolation there. And so today I like to go a little bit lighter, 3 or 4 sets. Then I go a couple heavy sets of partials, and then I finish it with just some light ass 15s and just freaking, trying to touch the walls out to the side and not letting my traps kick in and just burn them up.
Yeah, I think that's the best way, man. You got to focus on putting your hands out to the walls, not the way up. But I also think you have to have a slight forward torso lean to get your medial delt on top. Because like if you're just back like this, you'll use a lot. But you see a lot of people do it like that, and your delt ends up going.
Yeah, I like leaning forward and then kind of tilting hand like that too.
It's exactly how I like to do it.
And that's why Kyle's sloppy side, what are we calling it? Side lateral upright rows. They kill because he's drawn that diagram right up through the medial.
Yeah. It's funny. I used to, when I was younger, not younger, but 3-4 years ago, I'd be hitting those and guys would be like, "Oh, you're just half rep and you're an idiot." And now guess what? They don't do that anymore. They're like, "Oh, okay, I guess your shoulders are decent."
It takes a few embarrassing years training there before you find your foothold, and then you can go lighter and be like, well, it don't really matter. I'm using 15s because I've got this much muscle stimulation going on. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah, I lift so much lighter than I used to.
Yeah. And I think it's because we didn't have that mind muscle connection like we do now, where we can just sit in that spot and really bang them out. And then when you lose it, stay in there and find it again,
Yeah, I just was focused on looking cool.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm still trying to look cool and I'm failing.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know what it is. I feel like I've never really cared. I feel like I was more confident when I was small in the gym.
Oh, I was too.
Yeah, I don't.
Back in the ego days.
Yeah, well, when I was small in the gym, I was a power lifter. So like the amount of weight you lifted actually matters in that sport.
Right.
So like, I always cared about that.
Yeah.
I used to do like when I was like 20 and I started. I had like 2 bicep bands on, gloves. I was just absolutely accessorized to the gill. So embarrassing. Look at those pictures.
That's so funny.
Horrible. Oh my God. So bad. I'll post one tonight. I'll post
yes, please.
I feel
what
like
year was that?
The only person that can wear gloves is Ronnie Coleman.
That's it. That's it. Nobody else.
The fingerless gloves.
They make him look so cool.
Yeah.
There's a couple old training videos of Nasser, and he's got some gloves on. That's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, and this is what you're talking about. You have to have that whole fit, like the whole giddy up.
Nasser,
I think he's wearing garden gloves.
Nasser? Yeah, I think he has cut off garden gloves.
No. Like the old leather kind.
Yeah.
Like the old canvas.
Yeah.
No.
planting anabolic seeds all day is all he's doing.
Yeah.
Fields of
So,
anabolism.
James, how thick is this stash, dog? Do you have to trim it with beer trimmers or what?
Yeah, I do. I just had to.
All right. So tell me this: when you line it up, you like that and run it down, or how do you have to do it, or do you just take a
I smile.
clipper head to it?
I just take a clipper head to it.
Dang.
So I'll smile, and then if it goes down too much over my lip, then I just kind of do that area.
You smile the whole time while you're clipping it?
Yeah.
You got to take a video of that. That's hilarious.
Well, I do it because it helps me.
Man, just like,
yeah, comb it down, and then I do that.
Yeah,
that would be. I've been rocking it a couple months straight now.
Yeah, it's hanging around, man. You're committed for sure.
It's a thing now. It's there.
I've got like yeah, I wish I had a big thick Tom Selleck like that. I've got like some Japanese genetics in mine, you know, where they got that little thing in the middle and it comes down and it gets sharp.
Yeah.
I don't have that big thick caterpillar.
My shit's it's not good.
Ned Flanders.
Yeah, I got like an Ashton Kutcher circa 2005 mustache. It's terrible.
Fuck yeah.
Like,
hey, did you know my agent found Ashton Kutcher?
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
And Vin Diesel.
And Bartley Weaver.
Hey, bulls, watch out. Hey, I told him I'm full time now, baby. Just tell me what to do.
Yep.
Hey, that's where the cheese is at, man. I got like 3 months state police pay in like 3 days.
That's so cool.
In 3 days of training at New York Sports Club, sitting in a trailer, air conditioned with, you know, dressing room, and had 2 girls that were my handlers that would put on my shoes and lace my boots. You know, hey. No, listen, this was the best part.
Early fuck around shooting porn, not telling us.
Hey, boys, I'm telling you, hey, tough times.
50 Shades of Bartley.
Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hey.
Hey, we're in a recession, dog. Come on.
Put some leather on and do what you got to do.
For real. Is it hard to get into the acting?
Man, it's like who you know, just like anything.
Yeah.
And so I reckon my agent is good for like the big meathead bodybuilders. You know, he's got that niche, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to land a role, you know, more than likely it's going to have to be something like that. So I'm just putting all my eggs in that basket, and I think I need to work on like a official reel to like put on my agent's site or whatever, you know, kind of like some tactical stuff, you know, because I'm going to be going towards the villain roles or the cop roles, or, you know, stuff like that. So I need like some tactical stuff. I need to record like a, you know, kind of like a stunt double role where I'm throwing people around and rehearsing a fight and stuff like that.
Did he have I don't mean this rudely, so don't take.
Yeah.
Did he say anything about you have to like maybe get rid of your accent?
No.
So that you would play to that, like the.
Yeah, I reckon I'd probably.
They like it, and then sometimes.
Well, you know, there's a lot of scenes out there in movies that don't even require speaking. I mean, if you got a speaking role, that is big mega cheese. You know what I'm saying? But so
you'd be like perfect for like this badass like fucking state trooper in the South or something that
like you would die in the movie.
Yeah, like you'd be like the Rock and Walking Tall, but like in the South. You'd be fucking perfect.
Hey, that sounds like a lead role. That would be money right there.
Hey, I'm gonna write.
I want you to have a big role here. I don't.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen.
Look, I majored in creative writing and English literature, so I can write you a screenplay that's like a Southern thing, like maybe like Hayride from Hell, and like you're the main villain.
Hey, write it up. I'll do it.
Get started.
Dude, my sister-in-law, man, she's an Emmy Award winner in LA for screenwriting. She
Really?
Jeez, yeah.
Dang, dude. What is something she wrote on?
She does her Emmys are all in Robot Chicken.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's been with them for
That movie was epic.
It's the show.
It's Adult Swim. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Seth Green's like the main director.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she knows Seth Green, but she said the same thing you did. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like
that's
what's crazy to me is like, so like I have this like super stable income, right? Mm-hmm. She might make like, you know, $100,000 a month or whatever. I'm just throwing out, but then like nothing for months. I'm like, that shit would just like trip me out.
Yeah. You definitely have to have faith in the system and that your agent is working hard for you, you know.
Yeah, know how to like budget.
Yeah.
You be like, you got that big paycheck, you're like,
yeah. Well, here's a good thing about that is the checks usually don't show up to about 3 to 6 months later. So you're not coming home balling out of the gate. You know, you might do a little side balling, you know, but it'd be a lot different if that check was, if you was getting paid, you know, like, since you left.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. And I want to do some type of commercial where you get residuals, you know, because some of them take off for no reason, you know, and ended up being picked up by networks and played multiple times. And you just get a paycheck in the mail every month, you know, past a certain time.
My sister-in-law had that. She was like, because she did a little commercial stuff too. She said that fucking just rake, man.
Yeah. That's wild right there, man. I talked to Mike O'Hearn last night. And I said, you got any movies coming up? Got any TV coming up? What's going on? He was telling me something about something coming out here in a year or so. And I said, well, you getting shredded or what? Because last time I was over there, he was 300. You know, that's been a couple months. And he said 270 shredded. And I was like, dang, in 2 months? I said, I'm going to have to see it. I'm not sure if I believe. But
yeah, you know how it is when you're a higher body weight, man. Like you drop like 20, you don't really notice it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm floating. Let's get everybody's weight because I'm curious. I'm actually down 20 from Coney. You know, but it was the inflated water weight, you know, helped out by
there's
29 dogs of sodium. Yeah, that was
right.
Yeah, that was holding big time. And I fasted the next day and probably for about 16, 18 hours and just sweat like a maniac. Did an hour on the stairs. That's the day I got my tattoo. I was on the stairs for an hour, level 7, you know, straight off of Nathan's. I was like, dude, I got to sweat, man. I just need to sweat and not the cardio sweat. I like to actually, you know, put in some calorie work while I'm doing that. And
if you got on that plane back home, floated like a pig, it would have been bad.
Yeah, I know. I actually didn't get that swelled up, you know, considering, I mean, I was just so glycogen loaded, dude. I was walking down the sidewalks in New York and it looked like I was out of the circus or something. It little bitty ass shorts and little tank top and Birkenstocks, just walking up and down Manhattan. Hey, people looked at me like I was some type of freak.
You had some good pizza.
Oh yeah, I was loaded up with all the best food around. You know what I'm saying? So I think that pizza did me in, you know, because he made all those pizzas and sandwiches, and he told me, "Hey man, anything that you want. Hey, I got to go home, man. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry I couldn't stick around, but." You know, stay in here as long as you want to and eat as much as you want to, man. Like, serious. Just tell them what you want. They'll make it. I was like, dude.
That's awesome.
He already had so much food on the table. I didn't even want nothing else. I was like, man, I'm not going to have him make me anything because I'm gonna give half of this away at the airport. I don't feel like carrying it, you know. But
Yeah.
it was, and then The Rock commented on the video, and so
I saw.
we're gonna get him sent some because he just got signed up on Goat
You
Belly,
know-
so they know how to send the frozen pizzas correctly, you know. You ever been on there, Goat Belly?
No.
No, dude, don't go on there.
What's it called?
Don't. Goat Belly.
What is it?
GOLDB.
It's a food delivery.
Let me pull it up here.
It's like food delivery across the United States.
Yeah, from all the popular restaurants in the world.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes they run deals, and it's not that bad. Let me pull it up here.
I didn't even know something like that existed.
Oh, dude, this is nasty right here, son.
Barley's all like, you know, Hollywood now, so he knows about all this shit.
No.
Hey, he's
All right.
from the Piggly
Decline
Wiggly.
offer. So you get $15 off right there if you sign up.
I mean,
But so you can look at, you know,
Oh,
iconic regional eats. So you can eat from these famous restaurants.
Oh.
The cheesesteak place.
fuck.
Let's see.
Do you think it will come though? Like good? Like
Yeah.
if I got a cheesesteak, like I
No,
feel like,
these will come right, man. Because they have to go through
I want that New York pizza. Man. That might be worth.
Let's see what they what's a restaurant. Let's see if we can find Crave It on here. That was a pizza place. He said he just signed with him. I'm not sure if he's on the
Yeah, there
list
you
or
go.
not yet. Look, you can get some crazy stuff, dog. You can get some sliced tongue from the Bronx.
This is like
What the hell?
I feel like the only thing I want, like regionally though, like is like New York pizza.
Hey, name it, James.
I don't know specific, just New York pizza. I don't know any specific spots. It's just every pizza I've had there's been great.
Okay. Well, John's of Bleecker Street is a banger. I've heard of it before.
2 for $100.
So let's see if we pick. Yeah, let's pick John's of Bleecker Street.
Yeah, if I get pizza from New York, I'm gonna at least get 2 pizzas. Fuck, it's $100.
Yeah. The $100 bucks,
shit.
You know, where they probably cost about, you know, you could probably look it up on Yelp, but they're probably about a good $30 a pie at that place. So you're looking at $60, but you know, it's coming straight to your house. You don't have to fly to New York. You know what I mean? So they get you a little bit on the service fees, but if you're wanting something authentic, I mean, they can hook it up. We all love cookies. So let's see what they got right here.
Yeah, but we know our regional favorites for cookies. We got West Coast Confection, Carbivore Cookies, and My Cookie Dealer.
Oh,
cookies.
yeah.
I don't need to go to anywhere else.
That's true. Because some of these cookies are too delicate for me. I mean, you got your classic black and whites there, but I've had one of those in New York. Have you ever had one of those?
Yeah, I would just go to Casey or some shit, or West Coast.
Yeah.
But anyway, you can get on there if you like wanted Lou Malnati's from Chicago, and you know just want to put it in at the house. You know, I've actually somebody shipped me a Giordano's one time, one of those big thick pizzas like that, and it came frozen on dry ice.
Damn.
With a big big thick brownie thing. They got me a dessert too, and I put the brownie in the freezer and put the pie in the oven, and it was a 45-minute cook or something, you know. But
Wow,
it was the real deal, you know, just how they prepare it in Chicago. So not bad. But we never got to it. Weights. I'm 271 and change this morning. What y'all got?
263.
Jesus Christ.
Just a bunch of monsters right now. What are you, Austin?
I'm like 225.
Jesus. What was I today, Barley? 189?
Yeah.
Barley, all the we're taller.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And
I'm like,
we have heavier bones too.
my bones have no weight to them whatsoever.
Yeah. No, we don't have that little bitty waist and joints like you do.
Yeah, we're meant for like, lifting.
Power. You guys are power bottoms is what you boys are.
Power bottoms. Hey, we're meant to be primal like Liver King. I think we need to start doing some barbarian challenges, James.
Well, no lie, when I'm over 260, I'm a power bottom 100%.
Power bottom.
Hey, here, so when James is over 260, hit him up if you need a power bottom.
Yeah. It helps get the glutes in too.
Oh yeah.
Get them little glute thrusts.
Hey, I'm telling you what, man, I've got to open my legs quite a bit when I walk, or it's just massive adductor abrasion. It's
but
just,
what helps with that? It's the Lulus.
I wore them today on cardio. I mean, got them freshies.
Yeah, my wife got me 2 packs for my birthday. Best birthday gift ever.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I got some purple ones today.
Hey, let me put those up closer so everybody can see what kind of style that you get. Always in motion modal.
Yeah. Double. You get double X too?
Yeah. Gotta do double X, man. It just, you have to compensate for the glute gains and the off-season glute gains and stuff.
Yeah, they're not tight. They're just like, they feel like they're there.
Well, if you read the label, the sizing chart, you'll want to do XL based off your waist. But I've bought both sizes. You can't do that.
Oh yeah,
you got to size up.
Yeah, and I get the 7-inch length.
Okay.
So what you get?
I like the 5.
The 5.
Yeah.
Yes, I find the 7 helps the adductor rub a little bit better.
Well, me, my shorts are so short that
yeah, I don't wear.
they're gonna be hanging out underneath my shorts if I wear something.
Yeah, I don't wear those short as you do.
Yeah. Well, Austin is 225. How much is that up from the stage?
I mean, I was probably on stage at like 205 or something like that.
So up about 20
from stage. Yeah.
I feel like 20 above stage is like the perfect weight.
Feels good.
Yeah.
I love 20 above stage.
Yeah.
Like it's like you start feeling kind of shitty, and anything below 20, you feel shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
20,
yeah.
20,
it's kind of the only time of the year where you kind of feel halfway okay.
Yeah.
I think, well, if you think about it,
that's so true.
It's like 10% above your stage weights, which is like, if you listen to like John Jewett and stuff, they say it's like perfect.
Yeah, for me, it's like between 220 and like 228. And then after that, it's like shit one way or the other.
Yeah, I'm the same way, man. Like, because my stage was 7. So when I'm like 265, 270, I feel great.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll be honest with y'all. We spent decades trying to put on muscle. And one day when we decide to downgrade, it's going to take at least half to come down. I can't, 20 pounds over stage weight for me would be 260. I've got to work my ass off to get to 260.
You have to quit. Quit lifting, man.
I know. I'm saying it's going to be harder. It's going to be even harder.
If you want to stay in classic, you should literally work out 3 days a week and do volume.
Well, like you saw with FUEL and like Ben Chow, these guys who like trying to downsize.
Yeah.
When FUEL was still lifting, man, he wasn't losing any weight. He wasn't eating. Same thing with Ben Chow.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get rid of the stimulus of the need for that tissue.
Yeah.
You have to do like biking or some shit or
shoot. I can't do biking, man. I'd wear it gooch out.
No, you'd be good.
No, I'll tell you what, I would like that. I really would. and I'm going to pick up some extracurricular activities once I hang it up. But I don't think my back can take that bend over. Anything where I round my lower spine is deathly to me right now. It hurts. It hurts to sit down. Like I have to arch my back sometimes down there at the bottom. I'm doing the TB 500 and BPC 157 right now, so I'm gonna roll it.
You could just ride more upright. You wouldn't get like a
ride like Pee Wee Herman.
Well, I think
what did you do to your back?
It's just my lower spine came off hack squat about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was on rep 15. I had the sucker loaded down. It was about 7 or 8 plates aside. But I was strong that day. I was manhandling it. I was slow and controlled. And just that last one, I just buried it a tad too deep. You know, I just wanted to dominate it and show everybody that, hey, that's 15 bottomed out reps. And when I tried to do that, lower back rounded off a little bit, shot of pain all the way through it. And then I had that injury last year where I was doing what were those? Yeah, trap bar deadlifts where my lower back went, and I was like, ooh, shoot. I thought it was done after that, but just so happens it's going to stick around for a while until I get it checked out. But it's manageable if I don't do anything like bend over. Like it triggered it yesterday a little bit, just made it real sore. I could tell just from doing bend over barbell. You know, I was working out with a kid and I wanted to show him some good basic compound movements. And, you know, that I need chest supported basically. I'm just going to have to modify my workouts.
Dude, you're
going forward,
thing, brother.
Well, you know, I can still squat.
Really?
Yeah, heel elevated squats like on the Smith. I can do free weight squats, but I feel just as good. Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to get these sweeps to grow. Do y'all ever kind of turn your foot over at the top to try to target the outer sweep? Y'all ever do that?
Just do everything very neutral stanced.
You know what I'm finding the best for sweeps?
What?
Is pause leg presses, man, with like your feet pretty low on the platform, with the back pad, all the backrest all the way down as far as you can go. And then
that would feel better on my back, that's for sure.
Pause it in the bottom for like a second. And then don't come out of that hole fast. Just kind of just come out.
I grew mine a lot just by
sounds good.
You know that old school, like it's like an old school hammer press, leg press. It's more of a hip press. It's a hammer. It's
the vertical or the horizontal one.
Horizontal one, yeah. It's just so smooth. You can go kind of narrow, but like out a smidge, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I use ones like that as well for my other suit.
That's
Kyle. Is that like the one they used to have at Valhalla? You remember that gym? And
yeah, just
really?
like that. Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah, dude, that was a cool gym back in the day, wasn't it?
That was a nice little old school gym. Yeah. They don't have any ones grown out. They're all just corporate, you know, just
yeah.
Your gym looks like it has some good pieces, Kyle.
My gym has like amazing pieces. It's just that gym here is just like the popular gym. So it's like you get groups of 4 and 5 kids trying to, you know, do their abs in front of the mirror and stuff. So I get a little pissy around this time of prep, but you know, we make it through.
Yeah, it's all gyms have their, you know, con.
Yeah, but that gym, and there's a couple of good gyms in town, but that one's just like that. Honestly, that's the most well-equipped gym I've probably ever been to, and it's right here. So I mean,
I need to visit sometime.
You do.
Hey, I'm gonna try to hit up MI40 here in a couple months. For about a month. I'm gonna try to get a month pass. And
what will that run you?
I'm not sure. I know the gym is
pass there is like $50 or
$200, I think.
Yeah.
I've seen some there's some talent on there I've seen via Instagram, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be in Tampa for a while or something?
I don't know. My buddy offered me his apartment or his
Because he's going to Rica or some shit for.
yeah, Belize. He's going to Belize, and he's like, hey man, if you want to rent my crib out, for a month or two, or whatever you want to do, if you could do, around 1,000 or something. I was like, hey,
That's where
like,
I'm
that's
retired.
like, yeah, that's like 3 nights of an Airbnb. So I'm like, dude, that would be tight just to be down there and kind of check it out and see if you like it. I mean,
That's where I'm kind of up.
Yeah,
Tampa. Yeah,
like St. Petersburg area or Tampa. You think?
So nice.
I don't know exactly where. I just know that when I went there for like a week a couple years ago, or I was there for like weeks out, me and Alana loved it.
Yeah, it's just a good vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like cool, man. There's a bunch of different different parts of the town, and they have like sports teams and shit like that. They have every single sports team. It's just like cool, man. I had a really good time there, and the gym scene there is amazing.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about it, just trying to get TFUEL up and running. I need to, if anybody's out there does any type of what I need, like some type of marketing, some advertising team or something, I'm willing to pay, a couple stacks a month just to boost engagement and visibility. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you got to pay to play these days. People don't understand that. You can only do so much organically. And then,
100%.
Because last time when it was Titan Fuel, I had a guy doing it and I was paying him $2-3 grand a month, but I was getting back, $5 grand return on investment. You know what I'm saying? So it was still costing money, but it kept coming in, so I was like, well, might as well keep doing it.
Gotta spend money.
Yeah.
No
But
doubt.
Kyle, what'd you just eat, brother? And we're 16 days out here.
I had basically all I'm eating now is fish for my protein. So I had shrimp. I smoke shrimp. I know it's expensive, but I just like it.
It's easy.
Shrimp, rice, some peppers. That's it. It's my favorite meal. I still rocking the sourdough. Really all I'm eating right now for carbs are cream of rice pre-workout, sourdough muffs, and jasmine rice, obviously.
How much rice is in a meal like that?
Oh Lord, that was just 50 grams worth of carbs. So
hey, today's our lowest day so far, James.
So you're eating 50 grams of carbs with rice? That's like what, 200 grams ish?
Like 150. It's like a cup.
54, something like that. Yeah, about 150. But this is our lowest day, and I mean we're still at 250 carbs and 25 fats. So
yeah, that's dirt for Kyle. That's dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if not, he'll just drop too fast. I mean, I've made some changes here recently. We're doing check-ins about every morning, and it'll be like 2 or 3 pounds overnight on a 25 carb drop. And you're like, what the crap? So we've been going with a couple 2 or 3 low days, and then 1 or 2 days of refeeding. When I'm ear to ear.
When I'm this close, like my body just incinerates everything, which is it's good. But for me, holding on to size is the main, because I'm going to be peeled, I'm going to be shredded, but I've just got to hold on to my size.
Yeah, Kyle's like this. He's like a nail dart coming down, coming from outer space, and he's coming in, and you just got to time it up. Because when he comes in, he's coming in hard. So it's just about timing that up and not trying to maintain it that long. That's what I've always tried to do with Kyle, is just time these things out.
Yeah, I'll be 4 or 5 weeks out, and people are like, "Are you sure you're going to be ready?" And I'm like, "Just wait."
Yeah.
That's how I am too. I feel like.
Yeah, I love having that. Yeah, that's like the greatest feeling to have in prep, though. Is like you've got some type of underdog freaking
look
coming to show everybody, prove everybody wrong. I love that.
like, oh, I'm 10 weeks out. And I'm like, fuck, this dude's absolutely peeled.
Yeah.
I don't look like that till like I'm 2 weeks out. But I think that guy is fucking dying for that extra 9 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like,
well, and that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter. No one cares what you look like 10 weeks out. So, can you sustain that for another 2 months?
Instagram cares.
Well,
Those without borders and bison tries care.
Yeah. Dude, we've got some quality entertainment as our little bodybuilding niche has some quality entertainment. If you just want to sit around and listen to the drama and listen to the news, you know what I mean? There's always something, you know, especially with the Instagram days, because people just be starting stuff they just get people started up just to do it, don't they?
You know what fucking Goob like opened up like fucking what Instagram really is, man.
Yeah.
90%
Yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah.
But I guarantee since he started doing this, I guarantee you people are photoshopping less. They have to be.
Dude, that girl Urishna, she still does it like on every single photo. And she's got a fucking amazing physique. Like top fucking 0.0001% physique in the world. She photoshops like every pic.
Don't get it.
I don't understand.
It takes me long enough to make these freaking reels every day. I'm like, dude, I ain't got time to do all that, man. Sometimes you just gotta hit it with a little saturation and a little, you know what I'm saying? Hit it with a couple, texture, saturation, and you know, maybe a little vignette on it if you need to take a little brightness out of the corners.
I take the brightness down to 20. I take the contrast up to 20, and then I'm done. That's it. That's all I do.
Yeah, I put texture up a little bit.
Little texture.
Yeah.
Just because you could see, it's because like it makes your cuts a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
You can see it.
I love those guys who will put the structure up to like clearly like 90, and it doesn't even look real.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
It's very obvious you're trying to go to.
Yeah, I'll do it to where it doesn't look bad. You know, I do it up to a reasonable level, whether that, you know, it's been as low as 7 and as high as like no, like a 31 is a pretty aggressive
31.
No, 31 is a pretty aggressive. It would have to be some different light conditions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to crank up the texture, because you're like, man, I'm seeing this with my own eyes. I look better than that picture. You know, I'm kind of washed out there. So you're like, put it back up to where it needs to be.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's the photo.
No. Oh yeah.
Body parts look different.
I've been trying to talk to the younger guys in the gym, because these younger guys, if you see them, they like somehow turn the lighting a certain way and they look like gods on reels and stuff, but they look like normal people in their life. So I'm literally in the gym like, hey, like, how do I do this? Because I already look good. Help me look even better, like you children do.
They're fucking good at it. They're quick in those reels. It takes me a whole.
Hey, I'll tell you what's a game changer of those lenses that make you like super swole looking. I was like, man, that's cheating. That's about half. That's not cheating, you know, because it's catchy and it looks badass, but some of those angles are not realistic.
Essentially a Photoshop.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a fish eye. You know, you can kind of freaking have an arm half the size of a screen. You know,
it's like a Walt Whitman photo.
Hey, those are heaters.
Not a natty photo.
Hey, you better get some this year, dude. Don't be playing.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you've got to lock that in.
Hey Matt, hit this dude up because he never replies to me. Because I tried that was the problem. He never replied to me. I emailed him, I DM'd him, I used every communication I could, and he never got back to me. That's why I didn't get in.
I'll message him. I'm pretty good with it.
Yeah, well, I know Matt's really cool with him too, but maybe you or Casey or whatever.
Well, let me know in the next day or two if Matt has checked with him yet. If not, then I'll check.
Okay.
I'm sure Matt's got a lot of stuff to do too. We got any shows coming up? other
Camp.
than Kyle's?
Pro show
in 4 weeks.
Tampa, Chicago. Isn't Chicago next week?
They're gonna start being all the time. I don't know when Chicago is.
I'm pretty sure because one of my buddies is competing in Chicago. It's a week.
Vancouver's this weekend.
Yeah,
Yes.
and one.
I think Vancouver's this week. Ian Valier's Elton face.
I actually took a screenshot of.
Yeah, it's this.
I had some pull time yesterday, and I was like, man, I need to catch up on these schedules. I've been in the eating world, man. I've been slacking on my bodybuilding knowledge.
So many different other shows that like the classic only ones you got to worry about.
There's a lot of classic master shows. I was like, man, I'll be there here another year and a half.
Is
I'm about to,
Pro Master 35 and over or 40 and over?
they got 35, 45, and 55. It depends on what the show calls for. Let's see.
That's my amigos. Bro, let's talk about Team Universe. Was that lighting just really good, or were those physiques just freaking amazing?
Oh,
that was like
those did look good.
I couldn't believe it. Like some of those second call outs, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was dealing with that, right?
No, that was a good show. I agree. The quality was very good.
Oh my god.
The first call out in Class C, like legitimately looked like a pro show.
I
Like
agree.
they were all very good.
Dude, the 35 and older in Class D, it looked like a pro show. I was like, what the fuck? And like two dudes I beat North Americans, they were top 5 also, but they got like, I think 4th and 5th. So I would have done very well with that show.
Yeah.
So I think I did do it.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, like I couldn't believe it, man. I was like, dude, the classic guys look fucking amazing. And all of from Class A to D to all the age groups.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Let's see. Can y'all see the side over here or no?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Like the location?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is just a screenshot I took. Man, I halfway want to compete this year, but I might need to just hit it up next spring again.
Bro, do that New Zealand show.
Dude.
The longest flight in the world. I think it's the longest flight in the world to get to New Zealand from here.
Dude, how fun. Hey, there's a St. Petersburg right there. It'd be nice to, hey, what if I stayed in Tampa in October? St. Petersburg's right next to Tampa.
Yeah, he's going to Belize for like 6 months or something.
Oh, that's just over 40.
Bart?
Over 40 is the youngest. Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be a nice little retirement competition, James. You know it. Down there in their
That's the
retired
one
life down there.
I'm prepping for that. 4 years out.
Hey, so do you get points for the Olympia in these Masters ones?
Well, yeah, because they're bringing back the Masters Olympia.
But if you win a Masters show,
no, if you win a Masters show, you don't qualify for the regular Olympia.
Okay.
Yeah. From my understanding.
Yeah, that's
I think they ought to get points for those though.
Yeah, they don't, but they're bringing back the Masters Olympia, so you would get points for that.
Hey, Dubai. Any of y'all ever been to Dubai?
I've been to Dubai 10 times.
No,
I'm not even kidding you. I've been
Stop.
honestly not. I've been honestly not.
Stop.
Yeah, I've been to Dubai 9 times.
Jesus.
They're all on port visits with the Navy.
Did you get out in the city any?
Yeah, I pull in once a month for like 4 days and just fucking go crazy. It was awesome.
Dude, stop. Tell me this story.
Dubai's extremely expensive, man. It's expensive to go out in Dubai. Every drink, $25, man. You can only drink in the big hotels there, and so like they're all jack it up like crazy. It's fun though. I really liked it. What I liked about not hopping around, I just get like when I figured it out like the first 2 visits.
Yeah,
it's so big, like it takes forever to get areas. So you just find whatever area. So I really like Jeremiah Beach. And then I would pick like a resort there, and I would just fucking hang out and just get blasted.
Yeah. Dude, you had it figured out, huh? I just want to go train. I want to eat some local awesome spots. I want to go to the Burj Khalifa. I want to hit the beach. I want to hit the
Once you hit the Burj Khalifa, you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just want to do it just to say I've done it, you know.
They have really good dates there at the Burj Khalifa. Because like when you're in the waiting area before you go up on the like super fast elevator, like their customary things, dates.
Really?
Yes. Oh, dude, the Yankees fucking down 4-0 the Reds. They just came back. All right.
Hey, listen, me and Jay.
I'm getting sitting get the scores. The Reds hit 4 solo home runs. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Hey,
y'all don't know, me and James got a lot of cheese on today's games. Luckily mine is free play money that I won from a 5 hot dog eating contest online that James told me about. I was the fastest person in the world that entered. Because James is like, you got this bag, bro.
Where I do my research in the morning, one of the podcasts I watch every day, they promote that, and they're like, yeah, links in the bio for this. I'm like, that's Bartley all the way. $5,000 for Bartley. I'm like, here you go, dude.
Yeah. He's like, dude, do this easy.
A pro eater in there. That's nobody knew what they were going up against.
Well, see, I read the rules. It didn't say it.
Pro eaters.
Hey, easy win.
But then they interviewed you and you're like, yeah, you were Nathan's hot dogs. You're a pro eater.
Hey, dog. No. That's why I haven't been too loud about it, because I'm like, hey, don't make me mess around and win another 5K next year.
I know.
That was the most money you made per minute in your entire life.
Yeah.
In 52 seconds, you made $5,000.
Yeah. And here's the thing. So I've got to spend this free play money. So I got 1,000 on the line tonight on some over-under games, just some basic, pretty good odds, coin toss type of situations. But James has probably got 5 times of that. rolling on some
real money.
Rolling on that real cheese.
I don't know how, seriously, I have a serious question. How do you gamble when you're in prep? Because when I'm this far, about 10 weeks or lower, I don't gamble. I get all my money out of crypto because I can't take the stress. I can't do it.
Dude, honestly, it kills so much of my time doing the research and like watching it makes me not even hungry. Because I have to watch the games. Like some people don't watch games, but I enjoy sweating it out, and I don't get hungry. But I also do like on the treadmill morning, I'm doing an hour on the treadmill. I'm doing nothing but research for the games that day, and then like throughout the day, I'm researching also. And so it's a lot of time that's I'm not thinking about eating.
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
Dang, that's all I think about is eating, man. I can't lie, dude. I can't lie, man. I love it.
I've been either like really hungry or like not at all. It's like some days I'm like, today I'm like because whenever I jack my carbs up, I'm fucking hungry. But today I was all day. Like I'm starving right now.
All right. Before we end this show, we need to throw in some food stuff here. So let's talk about what our most recent craving has been.
Well, how much time do you guys have sitting here at 15?
Kyle wants McDonald's.
Yeah, Austin knows me so well. All I want when I'm in prep is just nasty, filthy white trash food. Like I've got some buddies going from work going to Vegas, and they're like, all right, where are we going to eat after? Like we'll pay for going to get a nice, and I'm like, look, I don't want anything nice. I want to go to McDonald's, and I just want to crush like 10,000 calories worth of shit food.
That's after a show, dude. I just want to go to a 7-Eleven and raid that motherfucker.
That's fine too.
Fucking
I already have my McDonald's order. 2 spicy sandwiches. I'm going to get 2 Big Macs, no onions. I'm going to get a quarter pounder. I'm going to get 2 large fries.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
do you get apple pies?
No apple pies. I'm not a big apple pie guy. But I might get some blueberry muffins because
Hey.
the pretty kind of slaps at McDonald's, honestly.
Hey, I'm not gonna. What, McFlurry?
Have to, right?
Yeah, have to McFlurry.
Well,
Yeah.
sure. We'll just add
Or-
that.
Hey,
Go McFlurry now.
and I'll tell you what, if you got time to wait, go ahead and get some of those cookies.
Mhm.
They'll make them fresh. 2 minutes max is what you'll have to wait.
Yeah,
I've
those are
done it
good.
before. No matter if they got them sitting out there, you say, "Hey, I want some fresh ones." They say, "All right, can you give us 2 minutes?" All day.
Maybe not big. People are a little more rude in Vegas.
That's true.
Like, fuck you.
Hey, Kyle, you got to go to my buddy spot one day up there, Bagel Mania.
Bagel
Shoot,
Mania.
I might come out there if I can find another reason to come out
Do
there.
it. Come on out.
Where are you staying at? What hotel?
Bally's. It's the host hotel. I've got my mom and my little sister going with me. They've got a room, and then I got a room just for myself as well.
Hey, Bally's is fun downstairs.
Well, I bet it is.
It's,
It's not like
it's a good vibe.
But
Yeah.
this is the first time I've ever been to Vegas, so it's going to be hilarious because
Oh
I've
my
been.
goodness.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
So you
Vegas is
gotta
fun.
line up a pool party the next day,
Absolutely.
the morning after, because you're gonna fucking
Absolutely.
sick. You're gonna look fucking gnarly.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
I've already thought about the many ways I could have some fun shortly thereafter with some females.
Yeah, because now that you're single, dude, you're gonna have to. I don't know exactly where to go because like it's been a long time, but there's a bunch of good pool parties in the summer, and
Oh,
you're gonna.
Just
Wait,
pop my
you-
off.
Hey,
I'm
you
here.
at least need to be out there just with a little refreshing drink and just peel to the bone and hit a little side turn,
Little
make it
chat.
waist shrink.
Little fuck Chad.
Oh.
A little chat.
The Giga Chad look. I don't even have to Giga Chad. It's just there.
Hey, you get somebody who'll let glycogen loaded chest up.
You need to sue the Giga Chad filter and be like, you are using my face.
Copied me.
is it Giga Chad or is it Handsome Squidward?
Yeah.
No, I think Bartley, you're more the handsome squid because
Yeah.
you're bald. I'm more of a
Yeah,
Giga Chad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's
Yes.
mine's more like mine's more blocky, right?
Yes. Yeah. Mine's
Yeah.
mine's pointy.
You got more the duck
Yeah.
face. Like the
Duck face. Hey, I tell you what, man, I'm glad I got this beard back out just in time for ESPN because I was like, man, when they cut it on set, I was like, man, I ain't trying to looking at that double chin, dog. You know, it's not really double chin. It's just like that tongue muscle that's down there from you just squeezing your whole freaking jaw, every failure set.
bro, you were half a hot dog away from top 6. Are we going for top 5 and top 3 next year? You were half a hot dog top 6, man.
I know it.
That's pretty
I know
nuts. Like you're
Yeah.
literally one of the top 10 best eaters in the world.
Hey, don't get me fired up, dog. I'll go over here and chug a gallon right now.
No, it's amazing.
I was with my family watching it, and my nephew, who is 6, so he's obviously never watched a hot dog eating contest. So I'm, watching it. I'm like,
$1,000 hot dog eating contest.
oh, I'm like, that's my friend. You check it out. He's like, and he was just transfixed on it. He couldn't believe it. So after it's over, we were eating they were eating hot dogs, and he was like, I'm gonna see if I can eat a few really fast. He did eat 2 in a matter of 5 minutes. It was very proud.
It's amazing. I had Joey Chestnut under 72 hot dogs, and I
You
won.
did?
I think
Hey,
that dude on stage helped me out there.
Hey, no, I think his over under was like 74.5, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 74 now.
It, and I was like, dang, guys. I mean, just as a general layperson observing the sport, is he gonna break a PR with a broke leg and a ruptured, that kind of messes up your day training wise a little bit. You're not 100%, I would have never went with that.
And he wasn't getting pushed by anybody.
Yeah.
He didn't have
Yeah.
Togashi or whatever his name was.
And
Down
it was just chilling, beating everybody by 20. I'm
By
like,
20.
dog, dude. Hey, I was talking to him. I was like, man, this will be a good little topic for the show. So I actually extracted some valuable vacuum information from the goat. We were sitting on the bus riding over to Coney. Everybody about halfway nervous, halfway having a good time. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, it's about to go down, boys. This is it. So Joey said something about incredible how you can, be a bodybuilder and do the vacuums and all this stuff, and then still do this too. Well, he thought I was continuing my vacuums the whole time. I was like, no, I haven't been doing vacuums during this because I thought it would affect, my capacity in some way, by keeping everything tight. Last couple of weeks of training, my belly, I let it hang. It's the weirdest feeling for a bodybuilder, just to let your gut be as big as it can possibly be, all the way around the love handles. Dude, I've got pictures. I'll send y'all, where my stomach is so big. It's like I grew it. I grew my stomach because you can see where it's filled out. You can see that, yeah, I'm a little fluffy and fat, but it's mainly water inside my stomach. It's wild. But anyways, come to find out, Joey thinks I'm doing vacuums the whole time. And he's like, that's smart. Like, I'm onto something. And I was like, no, I quit him. Do you think it would affect? He was like, I don't think it would affect it. I was like, well, hey, whatever you say. I mean, this whole stomach game better than me, and experimented with a lot of different things. He's like, no. He was like, think about, sometimes when you do a vacuum, you can control what's in your stomach. He's like, if you ever do a vacuum when you're full, you can kind of shift around where stuff is placed in there. I was like, dude,
you could like move it down more.
Yeah. He was like, sometimes you can, if you get something on the side, you kind of need to move it around. Do you know the mind muscle connection that you have to be able to have a vacuum and move stuff around? You think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But I guarantee not many people are doing that. But
it'd also be progressive overload. If you're doing vacuums with a full stomach, that's a lot of resistance.
Yeah. So I don't think he's ever done vacuums like I have, because I was wanting to get this piece of knowledge figured out, and I was like, so probably not do it as much as I was doing it, getting ready for a show. I was doing 100 reps till failure a day easily. I was doing them during my training. I was doing them at work, sitting in a cop car for 8 hours a day. I was doing it anytime I'd possibly think about it. So you just think of how many you could rack up, in 10 to 12 hours of sitting around, you know what I mean? So I was getting them in, but I think that would be too much. But I think if you got it just enough where you can move stuff around, that would probably be the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't want it freaking classic physique sucked in, because when you hit those vacuums, you can dig all the way down, to above your crotch. I'm just now getting the feel of a vacuum back. It feels so good not to. It felt good for the first month of just letting my gut hang and relax, because I was like, man, I've been holding this in for freaking so long, trying to keep it tight. Now I just get to relax. But after about month 2, I was like, man, I don't like this, man. Just because you look fat in a shirt, even though your body fat is not as high, just because of distension. You know? But, well, boys, I'm glad I could get y'all on here today. James, show us a heater one time for episode's sake.
Just say it for next week.
You got something good coming in?
Yeah, I might.
Hey, if you hit tonight, hey, you might have to get a Cuban chain, dog.
I need to get the Jackie Robinson dunks.
The what dunks?
Jackie Robinson.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
So
Those would be tight.
I need those.
That'd be your first dunks in about a decade.
First dunks ever.
Ever. Dang, son. He ain't playing then.
Yeah.
All right, boys. We'll kill it this week.
I mean,
Yes.
We'll link up soon.
All right. Later.
See you, boys.
You guys.